how are you? Welcome to another video. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Caroline and I do channeled messages and I also channel music sometimes, or I'm doing covers mostly, and sometimes I do a little bit of freestyling in the back end of the songs that I'm playing. And forgive me. Lately, it has been a little bit of a whirlwind, to say the least. A little bit of me getting involved with drama that I have created for myself, because sometimes drama is fun and the ego loves drama. And also, I've also started realizing that sometimes I have these patterns of trying to like save people, or like thinking that I can like be around people who are like siphoning my energy without like needing to take rest, or like sometimes just hanging out in that energy of like negativity for too long because I like care about I like love someone, but like really I need to like love myself. So I think there has been this general message coming through for me, and maybe for you if you're in this collective, of resting, of needing rest, and just like, you know, going to the beach, going to, well, it's raining right now for me, going to nature, going for a hike, putting your bare ass, naked ass feet in the ground and just like lounging around and just like taking it easy. And I feel like that naturally brings about solutions. Whoa, as I said that, there is a solution coming out. Okay, the Knight of Swords here. As you know, oh, and we got 3 2s here showing their face on the recording timer. So what that signals to me is that this is about a harmonious resolution in your connections, because of the triple 2s, which represent partnership, which represent stability, I was gonna say, because 2 is more of like a, you know, with 2 you got 2 legs, you're walking. With 1 you're just kind of like standing there and you're like, yeah, this is it, this is what's good, I am the one, I am it. But with 2 it's kind of like you got more mobility. And yeah, 2 does have a base on the bottom of that little curvy shape, so yeah, it's a little bit more fluid. Oh yeah, and in numerology, it's like that emotional kind of number. You know, 2 is like the healer archetype. It's like the first, it's like the divine feminine kind of, whoa, and I'm seeing triple 3s here. So, but it's got that base on the bottom, so it's trying to like swirl all these like possibilities with the question mark, all these unknowns, the feminine unknown, all these yeah, kind of like emotions and things going on in the ether, into something stable and grounded, because it also relates to earth. The number 2 is, in numerology at least, and even in the Enneagram, like the number 2 is kind of, I relate it to sort of like the mother, because in some way it's kind of rejecting itself in order to nurture the other. It's like a heart type as well, so there's that too. It all kind of comes back to this emotional kind of picture, and that's also true in the numerology. Like the number 2 kind of, they almost reject themselves, like just because they feel like really in tune with like the world and like others' emotions and what's going on for other people, and so they're just so compassionate that they want to like balance that. And so they can almost come into this like swing where they're like on the one hand really want to like care for someone or something or the earth or people in it, because they see the benefit of like harmony, which, you know, emotional harmony within the whole can like, you know, give back to the earth. And that's kind of like leading me to think that like, yeah, there's this like, with this card as well, there's like this fast moving mental energy, and like maybe that is like a challenge or something, because the Knight of Swords, he rides in like with sureness, with swiftness, with action. It's like fast, it's ideas, it's emotion. And yeah, I'm seeing 555, so there's like big change on the horizon, and this could be you, because it's like you in acknowledging like how empathic you are, or like how, well, like for me, I'm acknowledging that like I am so connected to other people around me, and like yes, I want to help them, but like actually I don't know the best way to kind of help them sometimes is to help myself, because when I'm at a high state of vibration, these ideas can come in very quickly, because wisdom kind of precedes action sometimes. Like when you're more wise about something, like I'm recalling now like the myth of Persephone, where she's gotta like go and collect the golden wool off of the rams, but the rams are like really like in a negative emotional state. They're really like effed up, and like they're like ramming around and ish, and you know, they're just like causing a ruckus as rams do. And she's gonna go like straight headlong. She's like, God damn, like I gotta go in and like get this lamb's wool and get this golden thread, but like I don't know about like my life. And like she's just gonna rush in. Like, does that make her a fool? Well, before she rushes in, the reeds on the riverbank, they're like, yo, hold up, lady. Yo, wait 1 second. Hey, we gotta tell you something. We're reeds, we're talking. We're Mother Nature's bitch. And like, they are Mother Nature, and they were like telling her like, hey lady, hey, don't rush in, okay? You're gonna be a fool, you are, for love. Because love brought this change on, by the way, like this transformation, this separation from Eros and her journey back to him. This is like one of the quests she's on. So they tell her, hold up. And I'm trying to remember here. It's coming up because like they tell her like, hey, just like wait until the rams calm down, okay? Like wait until the emotion like resolves itself, and the rams will resolve the emotion themselves. So maybe like you're dealing with some people and like they can resolve it. They can resolve it. Have some faith. Have some faith. Let them deal with their own shit. Let them scoop their own ish. Let them scratch their own itch, okay? You know, let them cook, bitch. Try not to slur in this, but hey, it is what it is. I feel like I'm rapping. Yeah, so she waits for the rams to calm down, and then guess what? The reeds, the little reeds, they're like, hey, you can go collect that. You can go collect that. You can go collect the golden wool now. Like, because there's no issue. It's just like being collected on all like the hedges like that they walk past. It's all there for you to pick up now and like gather. And so the reeds gave her their wisdom. She took it, she swallowed it, and it produced this outcome of her like kind of leaving with her life, because the reeds, they sway in the wind and they observed the situation. And so yeah, I'm getting that maybe you need to take some kind of like moment here to like let these ideas come in, and kind of like with this on the bottom, like let a new idea like form, and trust, well actually trust that like trust that your own alignment is gonna bring about more balance, and like maybe a new road or a new way to go, a new option for you, and maybe a new option for them. And who knows, like maybe your caretaking of them is actually taking away from their own ability to learn to deal with their own stuff, you know? Like if you're constantly being handed something on a silver platter, why would you ever leave your bed? Okay, that was low-key like me this morning. And like here, as I'm seeing 11:11 here on the clock, we got the hermit the hermit. Oh my god, I'm gonna start talking like that. The hermit. So literally, this is literally confirming what I have been saying about like just taking like a little relaxed moment for yourself and allowing that inner transformation to occur. Seeing 11:44, which is representing like being a chosen one, choose yourself. Although I don't really believe in chosen ones, although I do feel like certain, you know, people on this earth incarnation do have life paths which are like pretty fairly predestined, or at least this is like what I've experienced in my life. It's like anytime I try to like do something that is like more normal or like more like on the path of like just settling down, just following like the crowd, following the other rams, like doing all those little shenanigans and like things that people do to just like keep a lid on it and like not feel too much, or at least like that is like almost like how I feel I would need to like go about it. Like I don't even know if I'm sometimes like even capable, I don't know, like maybe I could live a normal life, but it just has not really worked out for me that way thus far. And yeah, with this like I'm not gonna really, why is it here, this illusion? Yeah, like maybe you're seeing through the illusion, you're seeing like a lot of options. When you're in this hermit mode, maybe it's like revealing to you. And I did set the intention prior to this, so angels are communing with us. Trust. So trust. Angels are saying that you are actually able to see more through the illusion of things when you go into this hermit mode, and you're more able to kind of even see through the illusion of your own self. And yeah, when you do take that extra rest, it's almost like you are gaining this wisdom, like that wisdom that the reeds had, the knowing, the ability to like see the map, the options, the possibilities, and choose which one was like gonna lead to like in a non-resistant way, by the way, not by forcing and controlling, but by just like awareness of the situation and creating space in the situation. Oh my god, I feel like, yeah, like by creating like awareness and space in the situation, like this other path, this path of like this thread, this golden thread just like appears and like arises. And like you don't need to go with the crowd, because yeah, this like golden thread, which his staff low-key looks like a golden thread, is like piercing through all the layers. Like I feel like it's just like piercing down into like I don't know, he's like channeling some kind of golden thread, like golden nuggets of information. that come through when you're in this rested state. And it's actually kind of bonkers because this morning I was gonna get up and my plan was like, okay, wake up, smoke a cigarette, go for a walk, get a coffee, smoke a cigarette, and then also maybe do something else which is not good for my health, and then come home and then go shopping, like go pick up some random stuff, go drive around, and like just like be in this like state of like furious like mental like frustration and like constant like seeking outside myself to like validate something inside me. But like I just literally was like, I can't even get out of bed. Like that sounds, I was like in my head I was like, that sounds messed up, that doesn't know what sound like low-key for a second I was like, it sounds messed up, but then I was like, actually, like what if that's just okay? And like as soon as I just like said like, oh yeah, that's okay if I do that, then like there was just like a release. I was like, can I let go of wanting and needing anything to be anything other than what it is right now? What if that's just okay? What if that's just okay? And yeah, then I just kind of like relaxed into that, and I kind of like went deeper into this sleep. I was like actually able to sleep really long, and like I slept so long last night. I slept for like 12 hours or something. And like, yeah, like the longer I slept, it's not even like this idea came to me. It was like, okay, like how about like instead I just like meditate instead of leaving my room? Because if I leave my room, I'm gonna see things that are gonna trigger me into certain action, like in my head. And I was like, which would be okay. And I was like, okay, what if that happens? Okay, what if that happens? I was like, okay, that's okay. If that happens, that. And like the more it just kept releasing from me, from my body, like I just kept releasing and like and getting deeper into my rest and like my sleep. And then like eventually this like imagination, like my imagination started going, and I just like envisioned, like I was like, you know what if this happened? And I got to like view like, well, this beautiful possibility for myself. And yeah, I feel like this experience of me like relapsing or whatever has kind of like tested me and like somehow kind of made my spiritual like, I don't know, this like has brought me to more like awareness somehow. Like I feel like I've somehow have been able to, I guess that's what transmutation, yeah, I feel like I've been able to transmute it somehow. Well, let's not speak too soon. But yeah, I don't know, it's just me, like I feel like I'm like fascinated by the whole process of addiction, and like the whole process of living life again after like a spiritual awakening, and the whole process of like getting up and doing things again, but like not forcing yourself to do them, just kind of like, I don't know, like rebuilding your muscles, but also being like, okay, that's cool, like yeah, I've been there, like done that, like, and I could like do that again, like be there, do that. But then also having the other tools to get you to into this like elevated state, but then also being like, well, I could go down, and I know that could also bring me to another way, like, and just like seeing, yeah, like all these possibilities and like all the illusions. And yeah, I hope that comes across. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what's coming out of my mouth, baby. So that's what we gonna go with. I feel like that's the message. Genuinely, I don't even know if I can pull another card. But yeah, I feel so lucky that I even get to have this much sleep. Like, if you can go to bed early, then like I bless you to do that. I hope angels if you welcome them in, would please clear anything and remove any blocks that are and not allowing my viewers, you beautiful people, to go to sleep at like a normal time. Please like bless them with like the peace, the serenity to know what they can control and just let go of like what they cannot, and just pray that they be lifted upon angels' wings, and pray that that you carry them and that you're there with them, and that they know this, and that if they accept this, that this prayer can be welcomed into their life. And yeah, so yeah, I'm seeing like two birds, like wow, shooting across the sky as a little confirmation there. So yeah, how beautiful, really. And so yeah, just like ego relaxation. I think there's a book like A Course in Miracles, or like something. I don't know what the book is actually, but I think it's something about like how to relax the ego. And actually, I really want to join this book club and start like, so maybe I'll go and do that. And yeah, so thank you so much for being here, and I really hope that this message found you. And I feel really lucky to like be able to share this stuff with you, and like that, like, you know, I get like, I don't know, 20 views and like, or like, I don't know, like 100 views and like some likes, and that like, that means that that's how many people can like connect with this information. And like, yeah, I'm sure that it will multiply, and that, yeah, in the new earth, well, we're always living the new earth, everything is now, am I right? And so yeah, that so like, so cool that like there's that many like souls who are like attracted in to like this kind of like vibrational field of creation. And yeah, so I hope you have like a wonderful day, and that you yeah, I'm seeing 22:22 here on the recording timer. And yeah, and I'll talk to you very soon. So bye.